Hi guys, so I'm going to be reviewing this Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation. Did I memorize that? Yeah, I did. You know why? Because this is like my 30th attempt at this video and things just keep going wrong. So this is hopefully my last attempt. First of all, I have to apologize for my setup. It's incredibly ratchet. I have to be in my kitchen. I have a very expensive camera on top of a very cheaply made tripod that I'm holding up with a remote control from my TV. So gotta do this fast. I'm so nervous for my camera. But people, I reviewed this on Snapchat yesterday and people asked me if I could possibly do a review for YouTube. So that's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna start out by saying that I love this foundation. First of all, the shade is perfect for me. It's in Fair Light Neutral. And second of all, I have to say that the claims, it says that it's full coverage and that it's an airbrush foundation. Yes. Let's start with full coverage. Well, it says full coverage has powder. It can be. I mean, it's powder. So is it going to cover up blemishes? Yes. Is it going to cover up discoloration? Of course. It actually does a really good job of that. But is it going to cover up a potential Mount Vesuvius growing on your nose? No. It's not going to go that far. I actually don't think you should be applying foundation over something like that. You should probably be going to a doctor. But you know, who am I to judge? And I'm judging so hard right now, just so you know. If you're a person that does that, I am judging you. But you know what? Maybe I should judge myself because I've done that before. I used Bare Minerals exclusively, well, Bare Essentials really, exclusively through my early 20s. So college and law school. But then I had to stop using it because I got adult onset acne about 4 years ago, and it was really traumatizing, I have to say. I didn't have acne as a teenager. I didn't have acne as in my early 20s, and then bam, one day I wake up and I got acne. It was almost like that. I didn't have pimples, and then 2 or 3 days later, I had all the pimples in the world, all of them just on my face. I have since cured that. I used laser treatments. Laser therapy. Treatments are a little different. Therapy is like an internal thing. But my mom has that, and I don't know what it's called. I think it's cold laser, but I have to go back. I have to let you know. But it worked. It's amazing, and now I can use powder foundation again. And I stopped using Bare Minerals for 2 reasons. First of all, I had acne and it wasn't covering it up, but mainly because I was still using it while I had the acne, mainly because my skin became really dry. In retrospect, I think it became dry because I was using products with salicylic acid, and I am sensitive to salicylic acid. I'm not allergic to it because I'm not allergic to aspirin, but I'm sensitive to it. So I didn't use powder foundations. So I never really, wanted to use this. This actually came as part of a set that Tarte was selling. It was a set of like 5 or 6 full-size items. Tarte was selling for like $60 about 2 months ago. So by then my acne had cleared up enough for me to be able to use it. And I love it. And let me tell you why I love it. First of all, the packaging is cute. You have to admit it is cute. Don't be fooled. This ain't wood. Anyway, so let's open it up. And the first thing I love is the fact that there's this nubbin looking thing, this protrusion in the cap. Because what's great about it is that when you put this on top, like that, nothing comes out because it covers this little bit perfectly. And I know with Bare Minerals you can close it now. However, how often do you remember to close it? And then if you have too much powder there in the top, you're still the issue remains that you still have that powder going everywhere. Now, I'm not trying to knock Bare Minerals. I'm just trying to tell you why I like this for me, why I think it's worth it. So this is great because when you open it, nothing spills out. And I've said it before, I am a Subway MUA, meaning I'm not a makeup artist, but I put on my makeup as I commute. If it's on a bus, I'll put it on a bus. If it's on the Long Island Railroad, I'll put it on the Long Island Railroad. If it's a subway train, I'll put it on the subway train. I do what I have to do, and I need products that will work well on the go. And this does that, because not only does it have the little protrusion there, but it also has this netting. Do you see that? So that protects the product inside, and only just like whatever's necessary can like sticks to the net, like the little in between spots, the holes. So you only get a very little, like you get very little product. I mean, it's fantastic because you can go a little bit at a time. And then once you've used all that up, if you use your brush, of course I forgot to bring my brush, you can use your brush and you can go in, and of course I left my phone on. It's usually off, and now I left it on. And so you can swirl your brush and the net will go down enough to touch the product underneath. And you know what, since I touched it already, I might as well show you the product. I think it's wonderful. Let me see if you can see that. Sorry for the weird application. Can you see that? Well, actually, it's good that you can't see that because you shouldn't be able to see that. It looks like skin. And of course, I have attempted this video so many times. My camera overheated and shut off, so I had to wait. Okay, so I think I was just swatching. So let me open it again. By the way, I turned this up over, so that's why there's more product there right now, but I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So let me swatch this. I'm going to take all the powder because I want to demonstrate something to you afterwards. So, you know, two birds with one stone. So you see, I'm just applying. And by the way, I've attempted this little bit of the video a few times too, but I had some issues because I just kept talking about irrelevant stuff. And this is like 4 layers of foundation now. But as you can see, it still looks like skin. It looked like skin at first layer, at the second layer, at the third layer, and now at the 4th layer. It's amazing because when I put on makeup, I don't want it to look like I have that much makeup on because I'm piling on even more makeup. I mean, I'm piling on the blush, I'm piling on the bronzer, I'm piling on my stupid attempt at contouring, which is no bueno. But and then there's the highlighter. Did I mention the highlighter? And then there's more highlighter because why not just shine? Shine, baby, just shine. I want to shine all the time. By the way, I'm so sorry. I totally just realized that my hands just keep popping in and out, in and out. It's also 3 a.m. and I'm very, very tired. I have to go to work in like a couple hours. So anyway, it obviously still looks like skin. Now, when this happens, like if you open and sometimes there will be no product there, like let's say if it was sitting in the same spot and you used it, it's not going to suddenly have product. If you keep it like this, you used it, you keep it like that, and it's just sitting there. Where is it going to get the product from? So what you do is you don't even have to close it completely. You just turn it back, and voila. You've got enough product to do a section of your face. And you know what? So I'm going to close it because I'd rather not waste any more product. I really like this foundation. And even though it was cheap, I kind of love it. I don't want to have to buy it immediately. Anyway, so while I was doing this is generally not noticeable in real life. By the way, if it looks a little lighter than my hand, it's because my hands are darker than my chest area and my neck. But this is actually perfect for my face because it matches my neck. Anyway, so I don't know if you can tell. You probably can't because I've been wearing this for months and I just noticed it. There's really, 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 really fine shimmer going through it. Not too much, just a little bit. Because what I was gonna say is that it gives me glow. One of the reasons I love it. I like it for the packaging, the concept. I like the netting because again, I commute. But even if I don't commute and I use it, it's convenient because I'm not wasting product because of that netting. And of course I love it because of how finely milled it is. But also I love it because it gives me glow, like beautiful glow. And now I understand why. It's because it's got that shimmer, that really, really fine shimmer. Overall, I really recommend this foundation. I think it's better for me and probably for a lot of people. It's better than the Bare Essentials original formula. It's more finely milled and it gives you more of a glow. So overall, I recommend it. I think it's really good. By the way, for those who don't know, I had issues with my nail tech. That's why my nails are looking so ratchet, and I've not had an opportunity to go get that fixed. So, but beyond all that, I think this is a really great product and I really recommend it, and I will actually repurchase. And I very rarely repurchase foundation. Actually, I very rarely repurchase anything because I always want to try something new. But I think I'm gonna get this one. Ooh, can this be a product shot? Bam, product shot. So lazy. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much for staying through this whole thing. It's 3 a.m. now. I'm not going to be editing this today because no way, Jose, is this going up. I just need to sleep. But I really enjoyed this time that I spend with you because I was imagining the people will be spending it watching it, and I really appreciate that you spend your time watching my videos and following me and supporting me. It's just something unreal to me. Anyway, love you, bye. And again, this is the product.